Today, we will learn about major depressive disorder in 5 minutes or less. In this video, we will go over the diagnostic criteria A to E for major depressive disorder and also talk about the changes that has been made to the new DSM-5-TR. If you find this video to be helpful, please consider liking and sharing, and you can subscribe to this channel to stay updated with the future videos. Criteria A of major depressive disorder has 9 symptoms that we need to look for. The first one is depressed mood or sad mood, and the second one is lack of pleasure or interest. So a person complains of not feeling happy, not feeling an ability to feel any positive emotions, and a lack of motivation in doing things that they would love to do, like go for a bike ride, cook, clean, get out of their bed. So at least one of these two have to be present to state or to consider that the person might be in an episode of major depressive disorder. It is also good to know that depression is considered episodic, so there is an episode which can last from anywhere from 2 weeks to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So it depends, but at least 2 weeks of the symptoms have to be present. Other symptoms to look for is either weight gain or weight loss. So people have lost significant amount of weight in a short period of time, like about 10 pounds without any significant lifestyle change, like either dieting or exercising, etc. A lot of my clients complain about not feeling hungry, just no appetite at all, which kind of leads to them forgetting to eat or no motivation to eat, which then leads to weight loss. Other complaints can be of insomnia, cannot sleep at all, or hypersomnia, that is sleeping too much, always sleeping. There is psychomotor agitation, which kind of is there is a change in they're shaking, some sort of change in body movements, which is being observed by other. There's a lot of fatigue in the client, is kind of hard for them to do some simple things like go for a walk or just wash dishes. They feel very worthless and guilty, and most of the time are not able to find a probable cause, not because they've done something to feel guilty or done something to feel worthless. It's a feeling that just lays under everything. They cannot concentrate, which makes it really hard for them to stay focused on their job or in a lecture. They feel very undecisive, and then there is thoughts of death or suicide. Criteria B talks about it being a clinically significant distress, meaning that the ability to function in work, school, social life has been impaired, or their thinking, mood, or judgment has been impaired because of these symptoms that they're experiencing. Criteria C talks about it not being an effect of any substance or medication. That means they're not withdrawing for something, or they are not having a reaction or side effect to some medication that they have been taking. Criteria D talks about it not being an effect of other mental disorder like schizophrenia. This is where the change in the new DSM-5-TR is, which we will talk about later. And criteria E talks about that the person has never had a manic or a hypomanic episode, which then makes the diagnosis from depression to bipolar. If mania is present, then they qualify for a diagnosis of bipolar versus depression. What has changed in DSM-5-TR? So there is a change in language. So the old one talked about the occurrence of major depressive disorder is not better explained by schizoaffective disorder, schizophrenia, or schizophreniform, etc. The new one says that at least one of the major depressive disorder is not better explained by schizoaffective disorder and is not superimposed on schizophrenia or schizophreniform. Personally, I don't see how this language change helps a person make the difference between a depressive disorder and a schizoaffective disorder. However, if you guys have any thoughts or ideas, please leave them in the comment below. Thank you, and see you in the next video.